All right, volume 2, the White Couch session. We are back here again. The first video you would have saw online was we featured looker Kim Schmidt, who is heavily involved in the community. A wonderful, lovely nerdling we have here. Now as well today too, I have somebody equally as impressive, heavily involved in the community, a social media kingpin in my eyes, the legendary, the man, the myth, Jackson Middleton.
Hey Darren, thanks for having me.
So Jackson, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Born and raised in Regina. Tried to get out 3 or 4 times. Kind of brought me back. My family's here. Love the place. I love Regina. Love being here. In 2007, I started as a mortgage broker. 2010, I jumped on Twitter, and then kind of developed a lot of friendships with people on Twitter and online, and really enjoy being active in that community.
One of the things here at Look Matters is our motto is making good people successful, and we like to feature in this White Couch session good people in the community. And you yourself are a man who, you're the king of the tweet up. You're responsible for part of that. Was there a time when you first got introduced to social media, and as you've been involved in the community and seen other people using social media yourself, was there a time when something clicked and you thought this is something bigger than what I originally thought? Was there a moment?
Yes, absolutely. For me, I was really having a hard time understanding how this would generate an income. What my first strategy, now I'm not sure that this would work today, but my first strategy was to follow the #YQR hashtag. And my goal was to interact with 2 people from that hashtag. And I did that for about a year. And one girl tweet was, "I'm new to Regina, #YQR, looking for Italian syrup for my coffee. Help." I just simply answered, "Great, perfect, Ambassador Coffee, talk to Kyle, they'll help you out, great people." I attached a Google map. And she came back to me, said, "Thanks so much." We followed each other. I put her on a list, I followed her, we started talking. Well, 3 days later, she tweeted me back and said, "Thanks so much for the recommendation, they took care of me, got exactly what I needed." That was it. 3 weeks later, she sent me a direct message. "My husband and I aren't ready to buy a house yet, but when we are, can we talk to you about a mortgage?" I'd never said, "Hey, I'm a mortgage broker. Hey, I can help you out. Hey, I can do all this for you." I never preached at her at all. I just was myself. She probably went, saw my bio, saw that I was a mortgage broker, like, who's this guy and why is he talking to me? Why is he helping me out? Saw what I did, and 6 months later, I closed a very substantial mortgage. And that was the minute when it was like, wait a minute, it's not about me telling people what I want, it's about me investing in other people. So from there, it was my strategy, if you want to call it a strategy, was really to care about people and genuinely care. Not just that I'm caring about you because I want to get something. And I just kind of figured if I can invest in the community and I can be the guy that's there being friendly, helping people out with Twitter, helping people learn this, eventually it will have some positive business impact, and it certainly has.
So when you look down the line, and I know it's certainly hard to predict the future, you never know what's going to come and what's going to go. In your eyes, what do you see, how do you see social media in the future? Or what do you see being prominent social media channels or avenues that people are going to travel down?
Okay, great question. Google Plus is huge. Now Google Plus, although a lot of people, I like to explain Google Plus like this. Most people expect Google Plus to be Facebook. Google Plus is not Facebook. Facebook is a social media that is based around your common friendship. If we're friends, if we know people, if we've gone to high school with somebody, Facebook is a place for you to share pictures of your kids to your family and creep on people in high school. That's what Facebook does. Facebook is a social media developed around friendship. Google Plus is the social media that's developed around common interest. Now, it's interest-based because Google Plus is the social layer of Google, which is search. Google's job is to give you the best search. So when you type Thor's hammer, you want to know what people are finding valuable. Well, if I've shared this picture in a community that's based on this, is that not the most valuable part? So Google Plus is the future. And businesses need to be on Google Plus because that goes into the reviews. Now, talking about the future, this is what I would like to see. I don't know if it's going to come down, but I'm so sick and tired of people leaving anonymous reviews. And this is my personal pet peeve because a lot of businesses just get railroaded by false reviews. You got a good customer base, you have a lot of positive reviews, and your competitor can come and drop a 1-star review on you anonymously and make you look terrible. I want an online driver's license that allows me to comment on blogs so that the anonymity is gone. It's me, I can identify me. So if you leave a lousy review on my business, I can then approach you. I can have a conversation with you about it. That's where the future has to be.
Another question too is how can people find you online? So if people are watching this, our lengthy discussion here today, which has been amazing. You've certainly made my brain work in different ways here. How can people find you?
Google me. I don't actually have business cards because all I say is I'm the Kilted broker. Google it.
Awesome.
Like that's the best way.
And at one time you had business cards that said Google
I did.
it.
I had clear business cards that said the Kilted broker. Google it, and I'd hand that out. But those puppies were expensive, and I don't really go out much. I work from home.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, I mean, if you're on a social media platform and you want to connect with me, chances are I'm there.
And I think they'll be able to find you. Somebody will know where you are.
Yeah.
I guess another question too, and probably one of the most important questions for me in this interview is, where do you get the wax for that mustache?
Ooh, Hotel Saskatchewan.
Perfect.
Dennis, old school barber, he's got some, and it's important because what people don't realize about having the big mustache is if you actually let it down, you end up with like mustache sandwiches because you just chew on it and it's no good. So this isn't as trying to show off, this is just necessity.
Well, thank you very much, Jackson, for your time today. Thanks for sitting down and chatting with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
That is Volume 2 of the White Coat Session, and we will be back sooner than later with Volume 3. Stay tuned. We'll feature another prominent, good person in our community.